I'm Natalie Bird, and this is my food analysis project. A quick summary of just a couple of things I learned. I learned how to plan a healthy diet. I learned how food is digested / transported, how to balance energy, and how to manage weight, and how vitamins are incorporated in all of those things. My full menu wouldn't fit on the screen, so I just cut it down to the first 11 days of the menu. This is my healthy balanced diet menu, and then this is my unhealthy diet menu. I got all my information for the second menu from mcdonalds.com. How to plan a healthy diet. Something I did not know going into the class were the diet planning principles: adequacy, balance, calorie control, nutrient density, moderation, and variety. I will be explaining all 6 of these principles in regard to my menus. I have chosen day 8 from both menus to compare and contrast. This is menu 1, menu 2. I know it's really hard to see. For breakfast for menu 1, it's an egg muffin and orange juice. For menu 2, it's a big breakfast with a McCafe, coffee, and a difference between them is that I have a mid-morning snack, and I did not have enough room for calories for a mid-morning snack. So fruit with yogurt and a water, chicken salad with cranberries, apples, and iced tea, and garlic chicken with rice, veggies, and diet soda, and a light pound cake. Adequacy is providing all the essential nutrients, fibers, and energy in amounts sufficient to maintain health. So, for an example, I'm going to use iron. So for menu 1, the breakfast item is an egg muffin with whole wheat bread. And eggs and whole wheat are excellent sources of iron. And if you look at it compared to menu 2, the big breakfast would already start your day off with a deficiency in iron, because you already lose iron whenever you wake up in the morning. So if you don't feed that, then you're just setting yourself up for a deficiency, like I said. Alright, balance. Balance is providing foods in proportion to each other and in proportion to the body's needs. So meats, fish, and poultry are a good source of iron, while milk and milk products are rich in calcium. Menu 1 definitely shows balance, whereas menu 2 does not show much diversity at all. Because of more calorie availability, I could put more fruits, veggies, like dairy, but with this you just have your entree, and I didn't even list beverages on here. So balance is very, very important. Alright, calorie intake. Managing food energy is more important because while designing an adequate diet without overeating requires careful planning and must coincide with regular physical activity. If this is not done properly, your metabolic activities could be messed up too. So that goes back to people think that if you don't eat, you'll lose weight, but that's not the case, because your metabolic rate slows down about 40% if you go without 48 hours of eating. So that's almost like 50%. So very, very important to eat and work out throughout the day. Nutrient density principle. To eat well without overeating, the key is to pick foods that have the most nutrients for the least food energy. McDonald's provides a lot of low nutrient density foods as shown on menu 2. Foods that are notably low in nutrient density are potato chips, candies, sodas, and all 3 of those are known as empty calorie foods. To calculate the nutrient density, you divide the milligrams by kilograms to get milligrams per kilogram, or per kcalorie. Here's an example of nutrient density calculation. 301 milligrams of calcium divided by 86 kcalories equals 3.5 milligrams per kcalorie. And the more milligrams per kcalorie, the greater nutrient density. So as this number goes up, the more dense, the more dense nutrients you have. This next slide has a picture that I thought was pretty cool. It just kind of shows the USA versus Japan standard cup sizes. So the ones that are on the left in each box are the United States, and then these are the Japan sizes, and then this is the USA Kitty size. As you can see, our USA Kitty size is the size of Japan's medium. So that could have some problems there with our children. Obesity rate increasing drastically year by year. You can make some other comparisons as well, but we're going to continue. The last two are moderation and variety. Moderation is providing enough but not too much of a substance. Variety is eating a wide selection of foods within and among the major food groups. So for menu 1 and 2, I picked the days 5 through 11 just to show variety. And menu 1 shows a wide variety of foods, and moderation, because I didn't really repeat anything twice. Menu 2 does not show variety. For example, for the desserts, chocolate chip cookie every night, because McDonald's doesn't really have any healthier dessert options. So chocolate chip cookie it was. Menu 1, we have like 2 Oreos, sherbet, chocolate cake, light pound cake, and it goes on. So it just goes how variety and moderation in your desserts is a big deal. Menu 2 does not show moderation either, because every day there's a high intake of sugars, trans fats, and sodiums. I liked this picture, portion distortion, because I think a factor that could lead to the nation living a healthier lifestyle would be if, instead of our restaurants just serving us food, if they actually paid attention to the serving sizes that they were giving us. So, because sometimes, like me, whenever I see food on a plate, it tricks my mind into thinking that I'm hungry. But if I just eat the proper amount of serving sizes and the food that I should, then overeating wouldn't be a problem. Using the daily food guide and the food guide pyramid, I was able to incorporate just about the right amount of daily servings in menu 1, and menu 2, it was just impossible to get the right amount of servings per day. So again, I use day 8 as an example. In orange, I have the daily values that you should be taking every day, and then in yellow is the amount of servings that were in this day 8. 4 servings of bread, cereal and grains, 3 servings of vegetables, 3 servings of fruit, 2 servings of meat, poultry, fish, etc., and 3 servings of cheese, yogurt, and milk. Notice in the bread area we're a little short. It's 6 to 11 servings a day, and we got 4. And notice in the milk, cheese, and yogurt, 3 servings, which is a little over the daily amount. Psychological effects of preservatives. Preservatives in foods are designed to prevent bacteria growth and spoilage, but sometimes they can also prevent you from enjoying a good health. Harmful effects of preservatives in foods from McDonald's. Breathing difficulties. Aspartame, sulfates, benzoates, and yellow dye number 5 could make asthmatic problems worse or cause shortness of breath. Behavior changes, especially in young children. The increase of hyperactive behavior has increased since the increase of added preservatives to food. And heart damage, clogging the arteries, cancer, carcinogens are found in preservatives all the time, so that's a correlation. This is a cool picture. This is a watermelon and a McDonald's cheeseburger and french fries. Day 1, day 80. You can just tell that with preservatives it looks exactly the same. Without, you cannot eat it. Again, another picture, just describing a McDonald's cheeseburger and all of the ingredients that I can barely pronounce, which isn't right in my opinion. In conclusion, learning how to plan a healthy diet is something everyone should learn how to do, and I'm glad I took this course because now I know how to. Not only does eating right improve health, but also your mood, energy, body systems, and longevity. I hope you learned and enjoyed watching my presentation, as I look forward to watching yours. Thank you, Mrs. Lane, for setting up this course for my success.